And we're back with more Mass Effect, and I gotta say that this Canada Dry Bold Ginger Ale, they're not sponsoring me. I'm not advertising for them. I'm actually here to tell you that, like, this shit burns. Like, when you're just drinking it on the reg, not, mixing with any kind of alcohol, this shit will burn your fucking throat. Just warning. Anyways, where we last left off, we told Admiral Kahaku, or whatever the hell his name is, that his men are dead. They were lured into a trap by a thresher maw. We told Nasana, whatever the fuck her name is, that her sister is dead. And then we also learned that she, in fact, wanted her sister dead because she's a pirate, and it was bad for the family name, so it's like we gotta get rid of her. So she's like, I'm gonna pull a Tywin Lannister and try to get rid of the stain on my family name, or at least the perceived stain on the family name. But and then yeah, we did a bunch of side bullshit. Again, I'm going to put like annotations, like a lot of optional crap happens in this. If you don't care for that and you just want to, enjoy my commentary, use this background noise for you, like cleaning your room, cleaning your living room, cleaning your kitchen, or just doing other shit, like playing your own games or what have you, then have at it, Hoss. But yeah, I'll try to keep like the the side stuff on in its own separate like entity video, and then the main story stuff. That way, if you just want to watch me re-experience the main story, we'll do that. That way, it's a win-win. I get to experience the whole game, but you also get to enjoy what you want to enjoy out of me, and of course, Mass Effect itself. All right, so we need to head back to. You know what? Oh, Liara's dick's like fuck. It was like right there in front of me. I don't know. I just didn't see it. Except I did see it, but I didn't see it. But at the same time, I did see it. It's Schrodinger's eyesight. I believe she's in Macedon. Yeah, this one. So we're gonna go get Liara. So we're doing some main story stuff right now. Okay. I mean, my cat was just like chilling on my bed not too long ago. Like she was just like knocked the fuck out. Like she was all smart. She was like, ugh. But now she's like up and about. But yeah, I want her to get out and explore a little bit. That way she's more accustomed to this house that we're living in now. Which hopefully won't be more
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Huh?
Shepard, this is Admiral Kahoku. I found out who set that trap for my men. The ones killed by the Thresher Maw.
Was the
I
guess?
hope you get this message. It was a group called Cerberus.
Ooh, Cerberus.
An Alliance Black Ops organization. Top secret, highest level security clearance. They vanished a few months ago. Dropped right off the grid. Nobody knew where they went or what they were up to. They've gone completely rogue, Shepard. They're conducting illegal genetic experiments, trying to create some kind of super soldier. I don't have any proof.
Oh god, they're like Umbrella.
For one of their research worlds. I'm uploading them with this message. They're completely out of control. Somebody needs to stop them. I've done my part. Now it's up to you. This is probably the last you'll hear from me. Cerberus is after me now. I need to disappear before they find me.
Let's see. This isn't where I find Liara. No. Okay, yeah, that's why it gave me that. Okay. Because that's where we found his dead crewmates. Okay. Yeah, they were killed by imposters. Salami Swami? Nope. We do not need to land on the Salami Swami planet. Or this one, apparently. Or this one. Jesus Christ. I might just check the goddamn quest log, figure out where the fuck I need to go. And quest log it is. Okay. Journal. Holy shit, I still have all these goddamn side quests? Holy fuck. Oh, that's right. Yeah, there's a bunch that I kind of like skimmed over because I didn't have enough like points or whatever to like, get the ending that I was seeking out. Okay. So, we're 2 for 3 out of the Slayer 90 tags. Neat. And we're 2 for 10 out of the medallions, but I don't personally give a fuck about that. Okay, missions. Fine, Liara. She is in the Artemis Tau cluster. Yeah, she's here. Maybe it was Knossos. I thought it was Mastodon for some fucking reason. Okay, yeah, she's here. Okay, found it. We found the thing! I think I'll bring Tali and Garrus for this one. Or no, I'll bring Rex and Garrus. I'll bring the bros. The good old homies. Okay, I don't think oops. Yeah, I think this is a pretty straightforward tidbit.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts.
Huh.
It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Interesting. Oh, that reminds me. Do I need to level anybody up? No, I don't. Okay, cool. Oh, nice day in the desert. Lots of pipes. I wonder if they're pipe dreamers, pipeliners, pipeteers. There is something like wedged like right up there, and it's bothering the fuck out of me. Oh, there, got it. Probably a piece of lettuce or some shit. Ah! Enemy ship! Kill it! Run them over! Ah! Hit and run, bitches! That was easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I think for my next set of videos, I'll probably dress as Negan or some shit. For instance, it's Spoopy Ween. And Negan's my favorite Walking Dead character. Oh, God, Jesus. What the fuck? Somehow my wire got like wrapped under my arm, and I was just like, what the fuck's going on?
A fool punches a knapsack in the mouth. We should sneak around and pull its tail.
Okay. What the fuck? Huh. Alright, so that happened. Anyways. I mean, we took out the frontal defenses, so it's... Calm down. Wow, you have fantastic accuracy. Oh, I actually dodged that fucking rocket. Nice. Hey! You! I got a present for you! Well, I didn't do shit for you, did it, there, buddy? Okay. We're going in, boys. Draw steel, boys. Hey, shithead. How you doing? Damn, he about killed me. Fuck. Okay. I'm being a little cocky. I'm a little bit arrogant. I'm a little bit arrogant. V for Vendetta. I need to heal. I need some of the good shit. Alright, let's see, what do we need to do? Oh yeah, we need to open the door, I think. We need to open that there door. Okay, apparently this place is, there's no reason for me to be in here. Alright, fair enough, fine. Ba-ba-ba, ja-ba-ba. Thinking of that, like, one fat guy from, One Piece, part of the, what were they, Cypher Pole 9 or whatever. Ja-ba-ba. Which, yeah, I mean, like, only, what's his name, Kaku and Rob Lucci are, like, even relevant among the original members. I mean, Spandam's there, but who gives a fuck about Spandam? Whereas, Curtis, better known as Spaz Voice Comedy, calls him, Spandex, which I love his nicknaming ability. It's almost as good as Luffy's. He can come up with some pretty fucking funny nicknames. Also, I recommend you check out his stuff on YouTube. He watches, or he reacts to, actually, he's been doing a lot of, like, family, oh, fuck, hi. Fuck. Hey. Oh, shit. He shot the shit out of me, and I killed him with a fucking punch. Or not even a punch, just kind of like, I just hit him with the stock of my rifle. But yeah, he's been reacting to a lot of the, like, Family Guy compilations, like the Try Not to Laugh challenges, that kind of stuff on YouTube. But I would say I recommend his Patreon. His content there is really good. You only have to pay like $5 a month, but they get for like access to his reactions to like One Piece, various shows, his Goosher 100s, which I believe his Goosher 100s are like somebody like donates $100 and then he'll react to whatever it is that you're, you know, paying him to react, provided it's legal, of course. But no, Curtis, like, all around has a good, wholesome community. Like, I've had disagreements with people, but they never got personal. It's never been, like, heated or toxic or anything like that. Like, he just knows how to draw in the good people. So, yeah, Spaz Boys Comedy on YouTube. Recommend him. I just opened up the door that of the area we just came from. Is that what I fucking... That is exactly what I fucking did. God damn it. Fuck a duck. And its quacky ass. Alright, so we gotta find the switch for this door. Damn it, Garrus, why'd you let this happen? There was another YouTube group that I was following for a hot minute in the middle of me, like, moving out of the good old southern USA. But I can't remember the exact name of their channel. Oh, there we go. I know one of the guys is Preach. I forgot the other guy's name. And the only reason I remember Preach's name is because that dude is hilarious. God, just... He goes on some epic rants. He's funny as fuck. His laughter just... It's catchy as hell. Or contagious, I should say. Like, the dude's just fucking funny. I think it's called Ab and Preach. I think that's what the group's called. But... yeah, I don't remember off the top of my head what the exact channel name is, but they're kind of social commentators. They talk about like random bullshit going on. They're pretty fucking funny though. They're smart too. They're very, very smart people. Fuck, I almost ran off of the fucking cliff there. Or the ledge, I should say, not the cliff. Somewhere, like, we're gonna see Obi-Wan and Anakin doing, like, a lightsaber duel. Look, Zaban, more baby seals. Oh, right in his fucking face. Fuck. Oh. I was about to say, is this fucking thing immortal? Like, what's going on here? Did a good number on my fucking shield, that's for sure. I guess while I'm about it, let's level up. Ooh, got 4. Yeah, I'll increase decryption. Get 3. Yeah, let's put. Excusez-moi. Let's put them in snipers. For you, good sir. Yeah, let's put in your first aid. Your effing 8 sprays. For you, I got 3. Yeah, let's slap them here. Boost, 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 boost. I think we're nearing the end of this tidbit here. We can actually encounter Liara and rescue her. Which, my first playthrough of this game, when it came to Liara, I was kind of mixed about her. Like, I didn't hate her or dislike her. I think I was just more partial towards, like, Tali, Garrus, and Rex. Kaden, I thought, was an alright character. Ashley's okay, too. But Liara, I'm like, I don't know. But in Mass Effects 2 and 3, Liara becomes one of my favorite characters in the game. Like, especially with her, like, kind of being an anti-heroine in Mass Effect. What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing, dude? But yeah, like, becoming kind of an anti-heroine in Mass Effects 2 and 3. Okay, dude, seriously. Come on. Wait, what? I'm confused. Gotta love how this thing bounces around like it's fucking made of rubber. Oh, okay, I see it now. Okay.
En route.
Jesus Christ, I'm still damaged? Fuck.
Metagel deployed.
First aid specialist. Yay, I got an achievement. Go me. Boom, boom, motherfuckers.
We got them all.
Yeah, let's go ahead and make a save.
All Shepard.
Engaging target.
Oh, shit. Let's see.
Shields disabled.
Whoa.
Lost shields.
That's one down. I should say another one down, but... Oh, hello! Holy shit, there's more of you. so used to playing like a soldier where I have like this amount of beefcake health pool. Oh, right into the lava pit. There we go.
All clear.
Okay, let's make another save. Because I remember having trouble with this area. The fuck? Oh, it's bubbles. Okay. I thought there was like some like random ass fucking like speck of dust in my drink. I'm like, wait, what the fuck are you? I think it's just some bubbles. Yeah, it's just bubbles. Probably from the ginger ale I mixed. What the hell was that? Probably from the ginger ale I mixed in. I like how it switches to Shepard having like a machine gun even though I have my sniper out. Oh, these fucking dudes. They're not difficult to deal with, they're just a pain in the ass to shoot. Not difficult to deal with, pain in the ass to shoot. Like, they don't really do a lot of damage, they're very easy to dodge, but it's just actually getting a shot on them can be a pain. Oh damn, did I emerge too quickly?
Shield down.
Oh, bullshit. You should be dead, asshole. Jesus Christ.
Good as new.
Now it gets fun.
I mean, Rex is... Oh, Jesus. Rex is putting in some good hot work. Let's see. Unity. Heal up.
Good to go.
Now.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Come on. Let me heal. Oh, Rex is down.
Someone give me a hand.
Holy fucking shit.
Patching you up.
Can I use Unity? God damn it, no I can't. Fuck, I don't even know if I'm damaging this asshole.
I'm hit.
What the fuck keeps hitting me?
Ready deployed.
Now it gets fun.
I was gonna say, is there some other douchebag that's shooting us that I'm not seeing? Ah, that's who it is. That's who's beating the fuck out of me. Oh yeah, we haven't done shit to this fucking thing.
Fire in the hole.
Unity.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
I hate fighting this thing so goddamn much. No, get Shepard, what the fuck are you doing? There we go. Problem dealt with. I know I just gotta kill the last asshole. The last asshole. Sounds like a stupid comedy movie. Sit down, you stupid robot. Yeah, there's a reason I say it, and that's because this area is a pain in the ass. At least it can be. Okay, shit, we're down to our last many gels. Fuck. May as well heal you fools. Going down the tunnel. Going down the tunnel. Tequila. Oh, hi.
Lost shield.
What the hell was that idiot doing?
Medic. Medic.
Let's see. V for Vendetta?
Area secured.
I forgot that I'm playing A on veteran difficulty and B, I'm not like the uber damage absorber that I usually tend to play as.
I've never visited a Prothean ruin before. Aside from the Citadel, I mean.
Is where we encounter Liara? No, it is not. Oh no, yeah, we disable that and then that's when this like Krogan guy shows up and yeah. Yeah, that Krogan's gonna be a pain in the dick to fight. Like, if you thought that robot machine, or not robot machine, but that like walking, like that AT-AT more or less of the guy was a pain in the ass. Oh, this Krogan guy's he's infinitely worse. He's got auto regen, he's got immortality, or I think it's called immunity, and he's not fun. Fuck, no, I don't want to be another Jenkins. God damn it, I'm falling behind.
Lost shields.
Wait, is that? Oh, it's a glass. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. No.
Lost shields.
Oh wait, no. Okay, fuck. God damn it. Fuck. Like, my God, man, those two little shits were doing more damage to me than that fucking tank was. Good lord. Can I save now? Thank you, game. Yikes. I'm curious, do I have a... I mean, we can level up, but also I was wondering... Nice, I got Master Assassination. Okay, so yeah, we can focus on tactical armor so I can get fitness, so I can get more health. Let's see, assault training, and then I was gonna go with fitness, but that's fine too. Yeah, equipment. Do I have a better sniper I can equip? 137, that's not bad. I mean, it's a one-shotter, but that's not bad damage. Yeah, we'll switch. We will switch to that. Did I say swatch? What the fuck's wrong with me? Am I broken inside? Okay, and then for you... You'll get a striker as well, but... Excuse me. I'll give you that. Oh shit, I need to give you some upgrades, don't I? Mm-hmm. 10 damage, second for... Oh, it's in areas. Yeah, we can equip those. I mean, it's a machine gun. Of course, you're gonna be inaccurate. Fuck it. Level 3 detection. Oh yeah, equip that, and you get better accuracy. So, I mean, yeah, your accuracy is gonna be shit, but your stability will be well. So, actually, your bullets will go where you want them to go. All right. So for you, you're a shotgun wielder. Oh yeah, you're set. Let's see. Oop, equipment. Armor-wise, how are we doing? Gladiator, yeah, nope. 677. Ugh. Ooh, yeah, let's give you that. Jesus. That armor you were wearing is kind of shitty. Let's see, for Rex, I don't think I have any Krogan armor. I do not. Let's see. Yeah, what kind of kinks can we put on this bad boy? 25 smash damage. 10 shields, mobile accuracy, cooldown reduction. Actually, yeah, we'll equip that. For you, my good sir. $90 shields. Take it. And then you, I also want you to be like a beefy motherfucker, so let's get you some. There we go. Perfect. Okay, and I will save yet again, so we don't have to deal with all that crap. Booyah! Progress! Is that actually bubbles or... Hold on. It was bubbles. That was... Rex was just like tilted to the side.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please?
Shepard, stop.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Dr. Tassoni?
Liara Tassoni, I presume?
Thank the goddess. I did not think anyone would come looking for me. Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
Side! I want nobody's side, little hobbit, because nobody's on my side. Or no, he's just a little orc. We're not orcs, we're hobbits, halflings, sharlings, or whatever the fuck he says. Maybe you are, maybe you aren't. The wizard will know.
We just need to figure some way past this energy field.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
So you say. Whoa! Oh, holy shit. Like, right off the gate, I'm being shot at. That's right, I saw you, you little shithead. Get him, Garrus. Get him, boys. Draw steel, boys. Yeah, okay, this sniper is definitely better than that other one I was using. Area not clear of enemies. Nani? Missed. Hey, you! Genius, farmer. Genius. Ooh, easy decryption, but for some reason I can't actually get in there. What the fuck? How bizarre. Little orcs, burarum. I think that's what he says. I don't know, Indish. I am not an Ent. I do not speak the language of the Ents. Also, I have a slight cough. I might have to cope. Oh, what the hell? That was easy. Yay, we live with both. Squad, assemble. Let's see what we got here. Shield boost, and then boop. Yeah, okay, I can increase my charm or intimidate, so that's fine. We're not being in our town of Halloween. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, sorry, I was randomly thinking of that song. I've watched like a bunch of covers. It's October, Spoopy Wayne. So, it's when I tend to binge like people's compilations. What the fuck? It's when I tend to make or add to my compilation of This is Halloween remixes. Alright, and then we'll save. We'll save. We will make the big save. Save, Lucius Forinus. Good show, Rome. I recommend you watch it. Only 2 seasons, but it's still a good show. And my cat is passed the fuck out. Like, she looks like a little bean just made of fur right now. Like, she's just all curled up. I kind of wish I could do that. Sorry, there was a funky smell that just passed by. Might have been me. Might have been her. Might have been you. You never know. Alright, Liara. Look at you T-posing.
How did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We have to get you out of here before more Geth arrive.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down my containment field.
Ugh. It's just the way she says
Any
that.
idea
It's
how we
kind
get
of
out
funny.
of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on. I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Oh, she's definitely involved.
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. Obviously, he wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event.
Whoops, our bad.
We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
Rex. If I die in here, I'll kill him. I love Rex. Rex is good people. I gotta say though, like I'm looking at the graphics and I'm like, this is good stuff. Like, good on you, EA Bioware. Also, then I have to compliment EA. Oh no, another frog. Rex, what the fuck was that animation?
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
We don't have time to deal with this idiot. Charge!
I like your attitude.
Oh, that did off. Okay, I died instantly. I was gonna say, oh wow, I did a lot of damage to him. I just instantly die. We're probably gonna be here for a little bit because Jesus Christ.
Spare the Asari as you can. Not.
Can I please get a shot in? Come on, shithead. Alright, Unity. Heal. No, heal. You dingus. Dingus! Pingus! Wait, what the hell did the Krogan die? What the fuck? Did he die when he like slid down the ramp? I'm guessing Garrus or Rex took him out then. I could have sworn he was still alive when I shot him. Well, that was fun. Yeah, I'm actually surprised that the Battle Master was the first one taken
Too
out
close,
and not the
Commander.
other.
10 more
Geth
seconds, we
dudes.
would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
It's a coping mechanism. You'll get used to it.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species.
It is a
Commander,
coping thing,
but I
yeah.
am grateful to you.
It's sarcasm.
You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
Just how old are you exactly?
That's a rude question
I
to
hate
ask.
to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn. I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A
Ditto.
century may seem
I
like a long
mean,
time to a short
I'm already ugly as fuck, so
But among the Asari, I am barely
there's no
considered
hope
more
for
than
me.
a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
Did your research turn up anything interesting?
What is interesting is what I did not turn up. There is remarkably little archaeological evidence of the Protheans, and even less that might explain why they disappeared. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
As far as the clues disappearing, I'm blaming Steve for that one. Steve, I know you. You and Blue's Clues, your little blue dog, you're behind this. You hit all the clues. Because you want to keep your show going. On to you. How do you know these?
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge. Patterns that hint at the truth.
I need to bring in like a
It is
second can.
difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
Because my drink's almost empty. I need to bring in like a second can of ginger ale. That way I can just crack it open, pour it in, do my business. Because, you know, drinking and recording is very relaxing for me. But also I apologize if I've been talking over the dialogue. I'm trying not to do that. And if I have been doing that, which I know I just did, I do apologize. But again, I'm assuming most of you that are watching this have already played this game or know what this game's about. But also, like, I would again recommend you check out my original playthrough that was done in like, I don't know, 2-3 years ago. Because that was like I think I said in Mass Effect 1, it was semi-blind. Mass Effects 2 and 3 were completely blind. I have no idea what was going on. Anyways, yeah, I need to bring a second fucking can. Let's see. If I know I'm right, eventually I'll be able to prove it. The rest of for the project cycles repeat over time. Cycle?
What cycle? What are you talking about?
The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
So, you know, it's the Reapers that do the cleansing of everything. Like, they're the ones that wiped out the Protheans and, you know, made them extinct and made sure that, like, any evidence of their existence or the Prothean, or not the Protheans' existence, but their own existence was erased completely. Like, I really liked the mystery behind the Reapers in Mass Effects 1 and 2 because you had no idea what it was they were actually after. Like, you just didn't know. Like, why are they doing this? How they've been doing this for millions upon millions of years. Why are they doing this? And you don't know why until, of course, Mass Effect 3 and that whole thing, which I'll get into when we get there. But I really like the intrigue that it builds here because, you know, you got this Prothean society that existed 50 some odd thousand years ago, and you have the Asari, Solarians, and JP Morgan's playing Terraria. Cool. I tried playing Terraria, not my cup of tea. It's like a 2D Minecraft kind of, but yeah, you have the Solarians, the Solarians, the Asari, and the Turians. You know, they end up on the Citadel before I think pretty much everybody else, and they form a council and they kind of make like a interspecies alliance together. You know. And then, of course, you have the problems with the Krogan, which the Solarians developed a pathogen that basically, or the genophage, they developed the genophage, which made it harder for the Krogan to reproduce. And in one of Mopoclops's videos, I incorrectly stated that it made the Krogan like neutered, essentially. It doesn't neuter them, it just makes it harder for them to reproduce, because Krogan, before the genophage was introduced, they could reproduce like fucking rabbits. Like, they could pop out kid after kid after kid after kid. And, you know, kind of like the orcs from the Warhammer Fantasy Universe, or the Warhammer 40k. You know, take your pick, because the orcs basically the same in both. They're fucking hilarious, but they're also, like, you know, assholes. But they're funny. I like orcs. Anyways, but yeah, what the fuck was I got way off topic. Holy shit. I was talking about the Solarians, the Asari. Oh, I was thinking about the ending. That's what it was. Okay. Anyways, I completely like directed myself away from the topic, so I'm gonna stop myself here and we'll just proceed with this story. Shut up and I'll tell you. Jesus Christ, Shepard, calm down.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Extinction.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear.
Makes sense.
am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
I have a lot of insight.
This isn't helping us find Saren, or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
So good. Jesus, man. Shepard can be so petty at times. Holy hell.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Great, another alien. What a fucking asshole thing to say.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate, or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
See, what I think actually happened is that she saw my face and she saw how disgustingly ugly I am, and she's just like, oh shit, I can't comprehend that a creature that ugly exists. I need a minute. I don't blame her. I did the same fucking thing. Yeah, well, we'll talk
We
later.
can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
It's tempting as it is to say no. Let's be a dude.
Patch him through, Joker.
Let's see if we
Setting
can.
up the link now, Commander.
Let's see if we can appropriately be
We've
a
received
dick.
your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Exactly.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
We almost died in there. The Geth were everywhere.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
I really fucking hate the Turian counselor. The Asari one, I feel like it's the more neutral party member. Like, she tries to be the mediator between the Turian, the Solarian, and Shepard, and of course Udina and Anderson. Like, she's like the most neutral party of the bunch. The Solarian, I feel like he wants to be on our side, but at the same time he's like, I mean, big responsibility, I gotta represent my people, blah blah blah. And it's like, I get it. But the Turian just goes out of his way to be a fucking troll. And what's funny is you can actually troll him back and he gets fucking pissed off. Oh, like, it's like, he's like, oh, I'm gonna be a fucking, you know, asshole, whatever. And it actually turns out it's like, he can troll him back and he's just like, oh, fuck you, you little shit. So I believe we are due some conversations because we need to talk about the last mission, and that, and I want to bond with my crewmates. Especially the ones that, or at least one of the ones that's gonna die. Speaking of the devil, hey, Caden, how you doing, buddy?
Commander, do you have a minute?
That was a fucking long, awkward silence. Holy shit. Caden, what the fuck? No, I don't. You fucking weird. Alright, what's
I
up?
always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
Well, I mean, they mentioned that, like, he's hiding in the Terminus systems, and if they send their fleet into the Terminus systems, then the Terminus systems will be like, oh, Council's coming to us to declare war. All right, send in our fleets. So it's basically, we're trying to do... all right, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to insert politics here. When it came to taking out Osama bin Laden in Pakistan, which is where he was hiding, like, originally we went to Afghanistan to take him out there, and it's like, fine, yeah, you know, 10-4, I'm good on that. Take him out, get rid of him, even though killing him is basically removing a figurehead to an ideology, because the ideology is what you want to get rid of, not the guy behind it. Because the guy behind it, if he dies, it's just like somebody else will fight. Like, you know, you cut off one head of the Hydra, the other head will rise up. But it's like if you send in your entire fleet into the Terminus system, you're basically saying, like, okay, there's a big massive fleet. What are the Terminus people going to think? Oh, somebody's coming to invade us. Okay, well, let's send in our fleets, unite together, do our thing, and fight together. So, you know, what we're doing is a kind of covert operation, similar to what the, I believe it was Navy SEAL Team 6 did with taking out Osama bin Laden. And, like, you know, yeah, Osama bin Laden getting like knocked off, great, like, you know, world's a better place without him. But even though we killed him, the ideology that he was behind is still there. It's still present in the form of ISIS, Al-Nusra Front, and all those other fucking terrorist organizations. But at the same time, you know, it's good news. It's good therapy for, like, the families that lost loved ones in 9/11 to hear that Osama bin Laden died. But, you know, in the case of Saren, he's one guy. He's the one guy we're trying to take out. And, like, we don't fully understand the Reaper threat right now. We don't know how big of a threat they are. If there's one of them, two of them, a million of them, whatever. And, of course, there's thousands of them. We know that. You know, I know that. You know that. But Shepard and everybody else doesn't. But the idea is to take out Saren, not bring in, like, a whole full-blown fleet. Jesus Christ. I went on a fucking long-ass tangent on that one. Jesus. Don't worry about what you expect me to do. Yeah, I kind of get where he's coming from, though.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature,
yeah.
But...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. It's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
Star Trek was wrong. Space, the final frontier. Actually, or was that a compliment to them? It might have been a reference to Star Trek. I don't know. Cute way to look at it. What the fuck? Zip it, Lieutenant!
Well, you're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, you know, for justice.
Guardians of the Galaxy!
It was romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after
Star-Lord!
Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance.
BRB.
Past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Would you look at that timing? Caden was still talking. I knew what he was talking about because I've already had this conversation with him before, like not even 2 days ago. Worst results of accidental exposure in the womb. Beats brain tumors some kids grow up with.
I heard all about that. How companies would arrange accidents to expose people to element 0.
There was never any proof of that. It's not what happened in my case, anyway. My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Again with the timing. Just nailing it.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
Oh, time to get physical again. You know what, fucking I'll flirt with this dude.
You were all teenagers. I'm sure you found other ways to occupy the time.
I'm not the sort who does that kind of thing, Commander. Not lightly, anyway. I spent a lot of time, but we kept our clothes on. Rana. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful. But not stuck up about it. Like you, I guess.
Hey, Turkish women are beautiful. Like, them Brazilians and Italians and French women just... Or, hell, the Scandinavian women, too. Like, oh my god, fucking angels. But, yeah, I'll give Caden his fucking dues. He's got great taste in women because Turkish women are just beautiful fucking creatures. Not to dehumanize them or anything, but no, it's a genuine compliment from me to them. Like, Turkish women are beautiful. They are very beautiful. Did you love her?
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same. But things never felt together. Training, you know.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
Sorry, I have to deploy my second level lighting because it is pitch black outside. I want to know my crew. Yeah, I'm interested.
I wanted to get to know you a little better. That's all. Thanks for the talk, Caden.
Well, you're welcome, ma'am.
You're welcome, ma'am.
You, make a habit of getting this personal with
No, just you. To some degree.
Of course. But I don't enjoy it with everyone. We'll talk again later.
I'll need some time to process that, Commander. But, yeah, I'd like that.
I like that. The way he was shifting his eyebrows just make me think of, what's his name? Asmund Gold. Like, I only recently got into him, but I noticed during, like, his talks about, like, how Blizzard's a piece of shit, and he has every right to be fucking pissed at them, because he was one of their biggest subscribers, and he's a fairly big Twitch streamer and big YouTuber. And, like, every time he talks, like, his eyebrows just, like, move. It's just so fucking funny. But no, like, I don't really follow the guy's, like, main content, but I've listened to his, like, you know, commentary about the whole Blizzard, or, the Blizzard situation with, WoW, and then of course the sexual assault allegations and all that other shit that's going on with Blizzard Activision. And yeah, the company's, it's not the same company that it used to be, and it's gone to shit. It's unfortunate, but it's just a fact of life. There was, I think it's the DHEC or whatever the fuck they're called. Like, they kind of actually settled for like an $18 million lawsuit. And it's just like, oh, fucking Christ, man. You basic bitches. But there was like a conflict of interest or something like that. Check out Young Eight's video about it. He goes into the details. He's got the links, the credits, and everything like that to talk about, you know, what's going on. And he's really, really well educated. Like, this dude knows his shit. He goes detail into detail into detail, but he does it in like a time. He does it in a small time frame, or a relatively small time frame, to where it's just like he's to the point, but he's informal, he's educational, he's good people. Young Ye, check him out on YouTube. He's a good dude. I like his content. His content is fucking awesome. Very informal. Don't know the guy personally, of course, but I will say at least him on the face value, he seems like a genuine dude, and he's very integral. Not integral. Integral implies importance, but he has integrity, is what I meant to say. He's got a lot of integrity to what he does, because he wants to be factually correct in all the things that he says, and he wants to be well informed of his opinions. So I respect that. So, you know, hats off to Young Ye. You know, salute. Anyways, Liara.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
No. Just no. I'm just here. You okay?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
She's the
You're in
best.
good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
Yeah, Chakwas is good people.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
Don't mention it. You're just part of the mission.
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Yeah, Liara seems genuine. Like, even if I was going into this blind, I would trust her at this point.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander.
Thank you. Liara's fucking cute as fuck. Like in the original Mass Effect, I was kind of like indifferent towards her, but like the updated version, and of course knowing, you know, who she becomes in Mass Effects 2 and 3, I'm like, Liara's fucking hot. Like, she's badass, she's cute, she's adorable, and just,
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand.
Her and
She
Tali.
was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
Maybe she's just evil. That's such a stupid. I'm sorry. I gotta kind of like, you know, take a little yardstick at the rioters. Maybe she's just evil. Like, nobody's inherently evil. They're not born evil. They're just born broken. Like, you know, like serial killers, for example. Like, yeah, they're fucked up and they need to be taken out. But they weren't born evil. They just had a chemical imbalance. Am I justifying serial killers? I might be justifying serial killers, and I do not mean to do that. Holy fuck. Anyways, but yeah, the case of point is that generally nobody's inherently evil. It's behavioral patterns that they develop, and other times, like good and evil are subjective, really. Because even the most fucked up individuals have redeeming qualities to them, like at least in real life, or actually even in fiction as well. I mean, everybody has a little bit of redeeming qualities, unless it's Joffrey. But you know, shout out to Jack Gleason, great actor. I kind of feel bad for him. Him and Lena Headey, I feel like got it really rough, especially because of how well they portrayed the respective characters in Game of Thrones. Like, fans were just dicks to her, or dicks to her, and also Jack Gleason. Which I'm surprised that the guy that played Ramsay Bolton didn't get that same treatment. But he I mean, Like, you look at the interview, or you watch the interviews and you hear him talking, and he sounds like a genuinely fun guy. I remember what was the Coldplay audition thing or whatever, where like they had the Game of Thrones actors come in, and then the actor that played Ramsay shows up, and then him and Theon have like a stare down, and they're just like, and then Theon's like, and Ramsay's like, and then they just hug and like, oh hey buddy, how's it going? That's good shit. I love that those actors got along, and I'm glad that they have long-lasting friendships with each other, because like the casting in Game of Thrones was like top to bottom fan-fucking-tastic. The initial guy they casted as what's that one dude's name? The one that's like all wooey over Daenerys. Like the initial guy they casted as him, Dario Naharis, that's it. Yeah, the first guy they casted as Dario Naharis, I thought was miscasted a little bit. But the second guy that played him, I thought was like great. And then of course they recast the fucking mountain so many times. Like there was a fan theory that the mountain was actually one of the faceless men. I found that so. I know it was like a joke theory, but it was funny because they recasted the mountain like 3 fucking times. Anyway, wow, I went on a fucking. How many minutes was that? That was a little bit of a tangent just off of like a stupid writing decision on EA's part. There's not really much to know about the Asari culture, to be honest.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
I mean, there is something to Asari culture, but I'm not trying to get invested into Liara as a romance interest, but if you do get into her as a romance interest, excuse me, you can learn a lot about the Asari culture and all that other stuff. But that being said, codex entries are your go-to for that if you want to learn about that. I'm not gonna like sift through all the codexes and whatnot. However, if you do want to check out somebody that does do that, check out Mapoclops on YouTube. That's Mapoclops on YouTube. Check him out. He is currently doing Mass Effect 3, but he's done Mass Effects 1 and 2, and he's currently doing Bloodborne as well. But he does do like a in-depth dig into like the lore. He like his comedy's kind of, I mean, it's hit and miss with him, but his ability to like go in depth with the lore of the games he's playing is something that I respect the fuck out of. He is a great YouTuber. He is good for the community of gaming, everything like that. Check him out. He's not sponsoring this video either, but yeah, I recommend you check him out. He's good. He's entertaining in his own way. His comedy's not great, but he does engross you in the world while he's also engrossing himself into it. So, anyway, I'd like to talk about you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
My honey duck.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau. I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You must enjoy something about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's lost secrets has a special appeal for me. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
Yeah, I'm gonna file a lawsuit against them for that. They touched me without my consent. I'm filing a lawsuit.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard.
Oops.
I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. That's even worse.
She's fucking adorable. She's so goddamn adorable.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Goodbye. Check buzz.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Yeah, Checkwas is good people. I like her. You know, we already talked to her. Yeah, we already spoke to Caden. Personnel manual. Okay, yeah, I got a little XP out of that. Okay, looks like the squad for the Alibi are playing Terraria. Alibi is a Discord server I am a part of. If you want to join, you can ask me, and I will send the requests up the appropriate channels. And we already talked to Liara and Chuckwaz. Good people over there. The Mods, at least, are good people. Everybody else, I don't know. Questionable. I'm just joking. Nah, everybody over there is pretty good. I'm more partial to JP, Mason, and... what's that dude's name? It's like a long fucking name, but overall, good people, good community. Right, and then, yeah, you have the lockers here where you can, like, adjust people's equipment and whatnot. Ashley!
Commander?
Can we talk?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time. Off the record.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
You don't trust their motives because they're not human.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
I kind of get where she's coming from. She's not coming from, like, a racist or speciesist, if you want to get into the semantics of everything, point of view. She's just like, we're Alliance. These guys are outside of us, so why are we giving them access to, like, one of our top secret, uber advanced, you know, ships? Like, why are we doing this? I can find that my hands are tied. You don't trust?
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, I mean, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
How do you get from relying on ourselves to mistreating our allies?
I don't mean we should mistreat them, Commander. I just think we should be prepared to go it without them. As noble as the Council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
You get a pessimistic view of the universe, Williams.
A pessimist is what an optimist calls a realist.
I love that line from her.
If you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
And I mean, like, think about how the Turian Council has been acting towards like Shepard and humanity as a whole. Like the Asari and Solarian counselors seem to be a little bit more fair and open-minded towards Shepard, but the Turian one, excuse me, is just like, I'm gonna antagonize the human every chance I get. You know, the trolling thing I brought up earlier. So yeah, I don't think Ashley is necessarily discriminating against them because of what they are, but she's like pointing out the general geopolitics of everything, where like the Solarians will look out for the Solarians before they put the Turians and the Asari before themselves. Same thing for the other alien races. And she's just like, we want them to be our friends, but we also need to be able to rely on ourselves to do what we need to do to protect our society, our civilization, our race, etc. So I don't necessarily think she's being racist. I think she's just being a little bit maybe ignorant, short-sighted. Like she's very she's kind of wielding a double-bladed sword right now, because like what she's saying is kind of true, but because of her mindset, it's going to kind of perpetuate the problem that she's actually arguing for. That is, you know, humanity relies on itself, like, you know, humans first, blah blah blah. But you gotta have that open mind with things. You gotta have that open mind. You gotta work. Like, the world's bigger than us now. Like the Turians, Solarians, Asari, the other aliens, they exist. Like, you know, the Elcor, the what are the squid dudes, whatever the fuck they are. They exist. They're a part of this galactic intercircle. We gotta figure out how to work together. So I understand her precautions. Like, I feel like she's being precautious. She's being she's untrusting, but if you can earn her trust, she will give it to you willingly once you earn it. Like, she's not out there to actually hate you because of what you are. She's out there to defend what is hers, the people that she loves, people she cares about. You know, she's cautious towards. She specifically says Rex and Garrus. Garrus is a Turian. Humans and Turians fought, and the Krogan are kind of the redheaded stepchild of the galaxy right now. But, you know, like with Tali and Liard, she's like, I'm fine with them because Quarians are fine. They haven't antagonized humanity. The Asari are fine because they're actually one of the more diplomatic races overall. Like, they want to resolve things with diplomacy, not like warfare. And I think that's also why the Asari counselor is kind of like a little bit lenient towards Shepard. Like, she's also lenient towards her fellow counselor. She tries to find the middle ground. I think the Asari one, or excuse me, the Solarian one, is more like logic based. Like, he wants to get the facts down, whereas the Turian one's just like, yeah, fuck humanity, fuck him. Even though by the time of Mass Effect 3, when you save his life for like a third time or something, he's like, yeah, all right, I've been a fucking idiot. I'm sorry, my bad. But
you sound like one of those Terra Firma party pamphlets, Chief.
Terra Firma is a pack of jackals. The founders had ideals. These days they just play off xenophobia and bigotry. I hope my reasons are more rational. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
yeah, you could almost say that actually he's more of a nationalist than a racist. Like a planetist, I guess. Like, because she even said that, like, you know, the organization that Shepard pointed out, she's like, they had ideals, they had reasons for doing what they're doing, but now the current organization is just a bunch of fucking xenophobes and racists. So even she's calling out the bullshit from those that are like, humans first, everybody else second. Like, even she's pointing out that, like, yeah, these guys are fucking assholes, like, fuck them. But she's focusing more on protecting our secrets, our, like, you know, our top grade weaponry, getting open to like all these you know, foreign entities, for lack of a better term. It's just not sitting well with her, and that's understandable. It makes sense. And I mean, I come from, you know, I was in the military for 12 years. It makes sense. My dad was in the military for 4 years. Jesus Christ, I'm doing myself like a fucking Neanderthal. Both my grandfathers were in the military. On my dad's side, he was in the was he in the Air Force? Yeah, my dad's side he was in the Air Force. On my mom's side, he was on the Navy as no. My dad's side it was the Navy. My mother's side it was the Air Force. He was a geographer. No, not a geographer. What the fuck are they? The people that study maps. Cartographer? Is that it? Yeah, it's cartographer. I was thinking carpenter, like, as a builder. So yeah, he was a cartographer in the Air Force back in like fucking like the 70s. I want to say like late 60s, early 70s. That's when he was. No, yeah. It was like mid 60s to like the late 70s is when he was in there. And he was a cartographer. Like he would draw out maps for like, the Air Force and whatnot. God, I feel like I'm really opening myself up to like you, my viewers, over these Mass Effect videos. Like more so than I've ever done before. It's so weird, but it's not uncomfortable. I don't know. Anyways. I guess we just seem to think everything was wrong. Let's get to know you a little bit,
Ashley.
Ashley.
I never knew my family. Grew up an orphan on Earth. Anybody in your family I'd have heard of?
Couldn't say, Commander. So why are you out here?
Back.
Just trying to get away from Earth?
To see space. For the action. Serve the Alliance. Oh, wouldn't you?
Earth's seen better days. Lots of pollution. Too many people. People are trying to fix it, but
right now, it's not the best place to be. I guess without a family, you had no reason to stay.
It doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, ma'am. Mainly I've been groundside, part of the surface garrison forces. I did get a rotation on a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
Okay, actually, yeah, that option's perfectly fine. I'm going to tab out for a hot second because PDF's wanting to tell me that I need to upgrade my bullshit. Like, fuck off. Jesus. Oh, sweet. The mouse auto-corrected itself. Just one
That's
rotation.
odd. Your record is spotless and your technical scores are exemplary. You should be serving with the fleet.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens, Commander.
Okay, so she's been mostly planet side. Makes sense. Okay. Just shut up. Like, fuck you. Let's guilt her into agreeing with us.
Alright, I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're gonna have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
I like that line. Yeah, like, I think I remember in my original Mass Effect playthrough, I was just like, man, Ashley's a racist. She's actually not a racist. She's just, I don't know how to describe her fully. And also, I've just now noticed that one of the bolts to my door is kind of sticking its head out a little bit. Like, hey, how you doing, world? Yeah, I might need to look into that.
I don't think kissing Turians will be necessary.
You never know, Commander.
She's not turned off by the idea. She's like, I mean, Turians are kind of hot. I mean, hey.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Ma'am. Maybe she's been looking. Hey, Garrus. I think she's been kind of looking you up and down, and be like, you know what? I might want that Turian booty. I can respect that. Hey, I'm all for open cultural sexual relations.
Commander, nice work. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
You shouldn't complain. You should fall in line, soldier.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
Like, I get what Garrus is coming. He's coming at it from more of a vigilante perspective, as opposed to like, the laws exist. These are the rules. We have to follow these rules in order to enforce said law, and we can't go above or below these laws. We have to act according to these laws and regulations and blah blah blah. And I get why he would be frustrated with not being able to do what he wants to do, but at the same time, if you really want to change the law, you need to give a perfect example, or as perfect of an example as you can possibly give, to explain why you want these changes to happen, and get a backing, get a political figure behind your back or behind you, all this other bullshit. What he's kind of advocating for is like, oh, if I see like somebody getting robbed, shooting them is obviously okay by my standard, because at least the person that's committing the crime is taken care of. Hold on. I really need to watch this fucking table that this TV is sitting on. Anyways, but yeah, like, like his kind of mindset is it's vigilante justice, and like I get it. I get the mentality behind vigilante justice. It makes sense, but that doesn't necessarily make it right. But I understand where Garrus is coming from. I completely understand it, and I don't fully disagree with him. I'm just like, there's still better ways to deal with shit.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape.
Makes sense.
C-Sec's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate me.
Yeah, that's kind of why I'm a little bit sympathetic towards what he's saying, is that like, once you climb the ranks, you get in more into the bureaucracy, it becomes more political and less like on the field doing the right thing. It's more about the status quo and also the bullshit. Like, I get it. And that's why, like, even when I was in the military, I'm like, I don't want to fucking be a master sergeant, or I don't want to be a senior master sergeant. I don't even want a commission. I just want to do my job, make my paycheck, get my leave, and be a happy individual. And unfortunately, Uncle Sam and I had disagreements, but we did part on amicable terms. I do not regret my time in the service. I thought my time in the service was fine, fantastic. It was a learning experience. It changed me as a person, mostly for the better. I met a lot of great people, worked with a lot of great people. There's only maybe one or two individuals I thought were pieces of shit, namely one master sergeant from Alaska, and then the other one I would say might be, see, I'm having to ponder this shit. There's only one that comes to mind, and I'm like, there's at least one other one that I did not like. Or, I know who he is. He had like he had like. He had some like DSL lips, but he looked like a douchebag. He looked like the person you just want to punch in the face, and you would feel great about it doing it. Hell, there would probably be a line of like 1 million people would be like, I want to hit this fucker in the face at least once. He was such a douchebag, and he was actually especially a douchebag to initially he was just the guard side person, but he eventually became my supervisor. Yeah, he sucked as a supervisor, but overall, I thought he was a wonderful person. He was kind, he was caring, he did give a shit about me, and I do appreciate that. And if by chance, if you're watching, dude, I still appreciate you as a human being. You're great. You did well, but in terms of your job, I mean, you fucking sucked ass. But what the fuck was this douche's name? But like my supervisor made a call to this guy and said, like, hey, Vander Dinkelwinkle, or whatever the fuck he said, and like it pissed him off. And I'm like, if you could piss this guy off, who's like one of the most docile, gentle people I've ever met, there's something wrong with you. And yeah, everybody hated him. The people he worked with hated him. The people he answered to hated him. Everybody in my office fucking hated him. And like, when I heard that about what was said to my supervisor, even though I didn't really respect my supervisor, I still kind of don't. I respect him as a human being. Not as my supervisor, but I respect him as a human being. Like, this is a guy that outranks you. Like, he's a master sergeant, and I think at the time he was a tech sergeant, which technical sergeant is just below master sergeant, and my supervisor in the guard was a master sergeant. And like, the disrespect was just palpable, and it's just like, why the fuck would you just talk to him like that? Like, this is a senior enlisted individual. Like, don't be a dickhead. Anyways, Jesus. I've been going on so many tangents this video. What the fuck is wrong with me? Like I said, I'm opening up to you guys because I guess I'm out of the military. The shackles are off. I could just come clean with everything. I mean, aside from top secret. Excuse me, Jesus Christ. Aside from top secret bullshit or secret bullshit or shit that I can't technically disclose. Or not even technically, I just straight up cannot disclose. But, I mean, fuck, I was, what, a staff sergeant in the Air National Guard? I don't know, fuck all. What's going on? Let's see. Yeah, that's a tough decision.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside C-Sec. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
Neat.
And without C-Sec headquarters looking over my
Excuse
shoulder,
me, shit.
maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business as you see fit.
Thank you, Commander.
Okay, and then this is the requisition
Hey,
officer.
Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Alright, what do you got for me? You can see 300,000 credits. This is a common weapon. Or common for Spectre. Yeah, Spectre Master Gear, common, yeah. Let's see, we're at 92,000, so obviously we can't afford that shit. Actually, I don't think there's much we can afford here anyway. We'll get that and that, for sure. Probably got to sell this fool. I think I'll sell him all my onesies and twosies. Shit, I might sell him my threesies as well. Fuck. Look at all this bullshit I'm carrying. God damn. Yeah, sell all junk. Yeah, the onesies and doozies. They can all go. Fuck them. Okay, there we go. And I made like damn near 20,000 off of that. And I gained some EXP for some fucking reason. Oh, hello. Tally! Tally, my sweetie pie. How you doing?
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
Damn it! Lid. Sorry, Lid was not cooperating.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
See, I kind of wish Congress would operate like that. That way we could get these, like, fucking fossils out of the fucking place. Because you got, what, Mitch McConnell and Susan Powell, or not Susan Powell, what the fuck? But yeah, you got, like, the Mitch McConnells that were born in, like, the 1940s and they're still in fucking Congress, and it's just like, ugh. They're, like, you know, if there's an age limit for, like, retirement, you know, like, I believe it's 65 is the age of retirement for most people in the United States anyways. Like, there should be an age cap to being a politician, because there's a lot of these old-ass dudes and gals that are just like, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They're out of touch with their constituents. They're out of touch with society. Like, they're just there because old-ass money is keeping them there. That's why they're in the positions of power that they're in. Just, ugh.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
So looking at my cat, she's just like staring at me like with this kind of like, huh? Why are you still talking, Dad? I'm trying to sleep. Fucker. Anyways,
How come the council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. 1 million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here?
what is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
What did you do?
It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
Hey, you can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
Serves you right, Jesus. Is this gonna, like, restart the same dialogue?
It's hard to feel sorry for you. Your ancestors tried to wipe out another species.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place. But we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic life form. They have no use for organics. None. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
They didn't kill Saren.
What does that tell you? The Geth are not innocent victims in all this.
They kind of are, though.
Enemy. They want to destroy us. Not just the Quarians. All organic life. That's why they've joined up with Saren. And that's why we have to stop him.
I should go.
See you later.
I should go. See you later.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for talent, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye.
You got a real eye for talent, Commander, but I know that's why you didn't come down here. Goodbye, Adams. Yeah, I came to tell you goodbye. All right. Hitman team, Adams is in the bridge. You can kill him now. Or, no, he's in the engine room. You can kill him now. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, we haven't talked to Rex. I think Rex is the only one we haven't talked to yet.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I want to say that A, not all of us are Octomom, but also B, he makes a point. Like the Krogan, they breed like at an exacerbated fucking rate. Like they poop out kids like they're fucking candy. I know, like a fucking Willy Wonka factory or some shit. But as I said before, like I thought the Solarians were trying to like make them extinct, but what they were really trying to do was like basically employ population control on them. Kind of like how in China, you can only have so many kids, or I think you can only have one kid in China. Was there something mentioned earlier where yeah, it's the Quarians that they were like, yeah, you can only have one child per person. Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking of before, not China, but so yeah, you can only have one child per person or per couple, I should say, But when times are like desperate, and it's like, oh shit, our population's climbing, then the rule is lifted. But yeah, in China, I think they have a one child per person or per couple limit because of like just how like how big their fucking population is. Because I think they actually contribute to, what was it, like almost a third of the world population. Like China's got a big fucking population. I think India's the only one that rivals them in terms of sheer numbers. Like India and China are like the two most vastly populated countries in the world. Like, I see your point.
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out.
Sorry.
None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one, and no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist?
Fair point.
You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Now, eventually I'll get a quest from him where I believe I have to find like his grandfather's armor or something like that. Let's see. We talked to Caden, Ashley, Liara, Rex Garrus, Tali. Yeah, that covers everybody. Okay, we're good then. All right, yeah, we got all of our dialogue, blah blah blahs taken care of. Yeah, actually, she really does look like my old friend from high school. Like, holy shit. I might send her a fucking pic of this, because, Jesus Christ. I didn't even mean for her to, like, look the way that she did. I wanted to go, like, with blonde hair, but, like I said, I'm not a big fan of the blonde hair in this game.
Yes, Commander?
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that kind of there's a second thing here. There we go. Okay, 58 XP. Neat. Yeah, I think that's everything I can do or talk to, deal with, blah blah blah. And let's see, how long have we been going for? Almost 2 hours. Holy hell! I need a break. Oops. Hello. Cord snaking up on me again. Yeah, but that's gonna be it for me for this video. We got Liara. We did a bunch of expositional stuff. I'll probably annotate that in each video. Like, if you want to see certain things, then I'll annotate it. Like, this is what I do. This is what happens. Blah blah blah. That way, if you're just like, I don't really care to hear or see that or whatever, you can just skip over to the next video. But I'm probably gonna do these in bulk. Like, I'm gonna do all the Mass Effect 1 recordings, and then I'll start uploading them one by one over the course of each week. Excuse me, each weekday, and then in the meantime, like, after I'm done recording, like, let's say Mass Effect 2, then I'll start, actually shooting the uploads up, and then when I finish Mass Effect 2, I'll start shooting up the Mass Effect 3 uploads. Jesus Christ, my fucking gases are, they're coming. They are coming. Them boys, they're coming. But, Okay, yeah, my cat is just like, she's just like, she's just out. I kind of want to like move the camera over there, but I don't want to disturb her anymore. And that I gotta end this fucking video. So, thanks for tuning in. I will see. Hello. Tab. But anywho, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all next time for Mass Effect 1 Part 5. I don't know. I'm not good at math.